Hi, this is Tom Scarda, and I'm a franchise executive and expert, and I match people with franchise opportunities all over America, also the author of The Magic of Choosing Uncertainty. Today I'm here with my friend and colleague, Rob Basso. Rob is the president and owner of Advantage Payroll, and he's also the author of a great book called The Everyday Entrepreneur. Thanks for being with me.
Thanks for having me.
This is awesome. Today, we're going to talk about payroll. We're going to talk about the things a new owner or someone contemplating buying a franchise probably never thinks about. So what is something that you would advise somebody, brand new, never owned a business before, now they're going to own a business? What's important to think about in regard to payroll?
Well, Tom, one of the most important things that people can do is be concerned with the state, local, and federal laws. Now, understand, most business owners are busy running their business and worried about just having revenue coming in the door, so they usually don't think about these things. But when you're first starting a business, the first thing you should do is go right to the state's website that you do business in to understand the basic rules and regulations. It doesn't mean you have to be an expert. You can always hire an outside agency to help you with some of these matters, but you have to have a basic level of understanding.
So it's as easy as going to a website?
Yeah, whatever state that you do business in, you should be familiar with the basic laws and rules, and all the information is laid out there. And for example, in New York State, where I operate my business, the laws are very clear. They actually have quick tools to be able to go and find information that you might want. I know a lot of times people don't like going to these government sites because they think they're voluminous and hard to read, but actually most states have done a much better job recently.
Oh, great. I never knew that. That's awesome. So if, I hear a lot of things about, compliance, and I'm always worried about, when I used to own my businesses, I never knew really what compliance meant. If what I was in or not, I don't know.
Most business owners don't.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that you should be doing is getting an employee handbook. The minute you hire your first employee, some people think, oh, I've got only 6 or 7 people, I don't need an employee handbook. The minute you hire your first employee, you need to have a handbook. If you don't know how to design one yourself, you can use an outside agency to do so. You can hire a payroll and human resources company to do it, or you can get a labor and employment law attorney to do it. There are many resources online for you to be able to piece together where you actually don't have to spend any money at all, just a little bit of time and a little bit of energy to write your own handbook.
So that's part of the compliance, that you must have a handbook.
Well, the law doesn't state that you have to have one, but to cover yourself as an employer, you want to make sure the rules and regulations of being an employee are covered within this document. You don't have to have one by law, but I think it's a vital thing for every small business owner to have, especially franchise owners, because sometimes franchises include these documents with their franchise offering, and sometimes they don't.
That's great. And that's a great piece of advice. It's something I even didn't really think about. Make sure your franchise company that you're thinking about doing business with or purchasing has this handbook. It'll just make your life easier,
Yep.
right? So, Advantage is based here in New York.
We are.
And can you do payroll for people and compliance issues outside of New York State?
We can. We are a national company. We've got clients running in every state, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico. We've done a good job over the last 19 years competing against 2 big public competitors, which will remain nameless for this interview. Everybody knows who they are. And we pride ourselves on really understanding the innuendo and the minutia of the back office operation. Most business owners are too busy running their businesses. They don't want to have to worry about the compliance work. That's why they hire us.
That's awesome. So somebody watching this video, if they wanted to contact you or your office, is there a way to do that?
Sure. The best way to contact me is to reach out to me directly at rbasso@liadvantage.com or our website, www.liadvantage.com.
That's cool. And just look at the bottom of this video and the information will be there as well. Rob, I want to thank you so much.
Thanks, Tom.
This is great. Again, I'm Tom Scarda, a franchise executive, and I hope you learned a little bit from this video, and check out the rest of the videos on the side. Thanks so much.